Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hopefully, everybody's doing great. Happy Tuesday morning, and welcome to another live trading session. So, if you're new here, welcome. If you're an existing followers, welcome back. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to activate notification because, as you can see, I am late this morning once again. But this time, it wasn't my fault. It was again technical issues. I don't know, man. I'm not having luck with my streaming software these days, but it is what it is. What you want me to do. So hopefully everybody is doing great. If it's your first time here, let me know where you're coming from. Say hi in the chat. Who's here this morning? Let me know also. And where are you connecting from? I'm curious to see where we're reaching out. And don't forget to smash the like button as you're coming in. That's the only way we can reach out to more people and trying to help more traders out there to get into the right funnel, right? Cool. So today we gonna have a live trading session. I got two trades I wanted to discuss, especially I got one that I did close in just a tiny bit of profit, and the reason why I closed, I'm gonna explain it to you. The other one still running with a runner is Euro GPY that hit a 3.85 to 1. And just before going to bed, I was like, you know what, let me place my final TP at the exact same place. So if it do go to my exact same spot, I'm just gonna get out because I realized FOMC was today. And I might just close my runner at one point today if we are getting to close to FOMC. So enough talking. Let's go to the chat. Let's see who's here today. Bilal, good morning, buddy. How you doing, bud? Abdis. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to mess it up. Abdes Samad, where are you? I'm in Montreal, Canada, buddy. Morning, Peter. How are you, man? The one legend killer. Man, that sound like scary. Like I'm guessing you're Call of Duty players or something like that. Good afternoon from the UK, man. Let's go. UK represent. We got morning from Trinidad. Yo, Trinidad? Really? That's awesome, man. Welcome. Good morning. We got investing with Ian. How you doing, buddy? How are you? I'm pretty good, man. Pretty good. Rock and roll, baby. All right, so let's hit the chart. Okay, let's get this banner going first. Here we go. And switch cam. Let's get ready to rumble, baby. All right, so let's jump into it. Let's start with GJ. Let's go down to the weekly time frame, and we are bullish on the weekly time frame. We are getting exactly at the place where I want it. So if you, oops, sorry about that. So if you were on the Forex stock over beer last week, not even last week, starting from beginning of November, I said after the close of this candle, I was like, all right, now I'm expecting a pullback around this area to continue to the upside. I took a counter trend trade that was in, we did some nice profit here because I was expecting price to come down. I also took on Friday, I'm pretty sure I discussed that on Forex Talk Over a Beer last Thursday night, but also took a dogtail setup on Friday on the H4 right here, So the dogtail setup, we're gonna come back to it, yeah, that was pretty good, man. That dogtail, the runner went through a 3-1, so was pretty happy with that one. So anyways, let's get back to business with the daily. Daily is bearish since a while. We are bearish since, what's the date? Since July 24. Okay, so since July 24, we've just been playing in between those two lines. Okay, so basically there's no other lower low. So this is just market structure right here. Everything in here, just market structure. Okay. So the daily is bearish. The weekly is bullish, like I said. but we need the daily to go bullish. That's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough one. Very, very tough. Hold on, wait a second. Did I miss this? No, we don't really have an elbow here, so yeah, it's kind of sketchy, this one. So probably gonna have to go with a day trade on this one. I'm not super interested in GJ anyways, except for the dogtail setup later on. Okay, so let's go back to H4. Let's update this line right here, and here we go. So the dogtail setup, like I said, is going to be on the next H4 candle that's going to be printing out here. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be waiting for the tail to form to the downside. Once we break the high, this is where I'm going to get in, and vice versa to the downside. That's the only candle I does this, and that's the only pair I do this, because I've been doing this for so many years. It's been very successful. You can ask Bilal this here. Bilal, I think, paid for the course just with this setup itself, you know. So I'm pretty sure Bilal can say something. I know Krish. I don't know if Krish is here. Krish is having a lot of success with the dogtail setup also. So anyways, all right. So let's jump to Euro GPY. Actually, let's keep that one for in a couple minutes. We're gonna discuss a couple minutes. Let's talk about AUD USD first, okay? Because I closed that one. Okay, so AUD USD is clearly here bearish for a long time. Okay, we are bearish since August 2022, 2 years. That's why I don't really like this. This is one of the reasons why I also got out. Maybe I shouldn't, I don't know, we'll see. The daily is also bearish. So the cool thing with the daily was we had the pullback here. We did pass this weekly area of interest, and I'm pretty sure we had the 382. We didn't reach out the golden zone. So that's also why I went with a smaller risk. Yeah, we did reject 382 here on the fib, which is perfect. We reach out, we reach out the weekly area of interest. We had a nice weekly bearish candle. So now if you're looking down to the 4-hour time frame, we were already bearish on the 4-hour time frame. So basically we're just waiting for the pullback. Okay, we had the pullback, but we were just playing in this range here. Okay, finally price, you know, came down here. We broke under this area, so I was more interested. I'm going fast here, guys, but if you don't understand, if you have any question, please let me know, okay? The only reason why I do those stream is to help you, okay? So anyways, long story short, we had the lower time frame, which is H1, bullish at this point. From here to here, it was bullish. We had the pullback here, boom, boom, boom. And once we broke under, because anything in between those 2 points is just market structure. Once we break this support, now 1 hour switch bearish. Okay, at this stage, there's a lot of people who's gonna get in right away. Personally, I always tell my students, just most of the time, you should wait for the pullback, because I mean, 80% of the time, I mean, I don't know if it's the right number, I don't care, but a high probability and a high percentage of the time, you will have a pullback. Okay, so and this is exactly what happened here. We had a doji, boom, pullback, and now we went down, right? The entry was taken on after this. Let me zoom. After this bearish engulfing right here at the opening of this candle, it was like at 4. That's also why I told some of my students here, trade ideas. I said on AUD/USD. Was it I said stay by on GU daily now, about to close with no bottom. Less probability for price to continue down. Plus we are AU on the other end look good. I hate entering at the end of the day, beginning of Asian session, so I'll use a smaller risk. So I went with it was a 1% risk, if I recall correctly. And what I did is today, I mean, last night when I realized like we had like a pretty rundown. Like if you look Come down to almost like actually a 2-1. Yeah, this week. Yeah, more than a 2-1. So that was great. So when price pulled back, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna let this trade go into drawdown. It's so stupid. I was at the 2-1. I'm not gonna let a winner turn into a loser. So I'm like, fuck that shit. So where did I stop? Is like I said, all right, if this H4 candle breaks previous high, there's a big probability that price will continue to the upside, and I don't want to get stopped out. I mean, worst case, I'll re-enter. So I did close like in a tiny bit of profit. How much profit was that? Like probably like a couple pips, like nothing crazy. It was just to avoid being, in drawdown, to be honest. So I got out from here to here. Whoo! A big 3 pips of profit. Exciting. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Like I said, it was just to respect my rules. I hate letting a winner turn into a loser. And what do I call a winner? It's like after a 2-1, technically, I start like looking more like, are we going back to my entries? If yes, I might just get out, most of the time. Especially that I know that it's a big day today. We got a FOMC. We got AU CPI tonight. I mean, a lot of shit can happen, So I'm like, let's just play safe. All right, now let's go to our Euro GPY trade. This was very nice. And again, this was given to the students also. I think somebody else got it. I think Bilal and Wouter. Yeah, Wouter got 3-1 when I was sleeping. 1.2 0.5 2.5 to 1. So that was good. Yeah, so it was given like before it happened. I can't remember. EuroCAD, your GPY is still valid. Blah blah blah. Yeah, and the explanation was above, right? Euro GPY now close to H4 with a smaller body candle. 30-minute gave us the pullback. 15-minute engulfing. I'll go with a 2%. Here we go. So you got them all. So now let's break it down. Let's break it down. I sound like a rapper. Hey guys, what the hell is going on with the fucking like button here? Like, is it defect? You guys better smash your head on the like button. And what's going on here? Smash it good, boy. Come on, boys and girls. Smash that like button. Okay, so now let's discuss Euro GPY. Euro GPY in detail. Actually, let's stand up here. I'm starting to be lazy. What's going on here? All right. Get up, stand up. Oh, Euro GPY is on the move, baby. Let's fucking go. Okay, so let's discuss this. Okay, so we got the weekly time frame here. And by the way, guys, you stop me if you have any question, okay? Why am I singing? I need to take... Hold up, give me 1 sec, guys. I almost forgot this. Okay, let's get back to business, baby. Okay, so now we got H4. H4. Shit, it was about time I take this pill. So we got the weekly here, creating a new high here. And once we broke and closed under the support, sorry for the bubble here. It's a little messy, but when we close under here, we flip bearish. So now at this stage, you're just expecting like a little pullback and get down to business. Now, if you look at the daily, daily yesterday did close as a support. Okay, so that's why I'm probably not going to be super patient with that runner because we did close as a support. So I'm like, smaller body candle though. And one thing that is still pretty good is this daily didn't broke previous high and didn't broke previous low. So it's kind of an indecision candle. Doesn't give a lot of information except for forming a support here. Okay, so let's get back to the pullback. So we finally, I know some people's gonna be confused here because people is gonna think that here we have an elbow, but for me those two are dojis. So for me, those are write-off candles. For me, I kind of remove those from the screen. I push this candle side by side. I have no elbow, okay? It's something that I learned in my past with another course. Like those for me are just write-off candle, okay? So for me, I have no elbow. And the reason why I do this, it's because I tried using those as an elbow in the past and I wasn't having that much success. Since I use it like that, for me, it works better, okay? And again, I'm never gonna say I got the absolute truth, I got the best way to do it. It's just like you gotta trade what works for you, okay? So let's get back to business. Finally, basically, we went down here. We flipped bearish by breaking this support, and I was expecting a pullback to this weekly area of interest, which is exactly, I mean, we were super close to it with this wick. Now, if you look at H4 had a nice pullback. So H4 went bearish, straight down, bearish. And I was expecting a pullback around this H4 golden zone, okay? Which we basically reach. And don't forget, those zones are areas, guys, okay? Don't be an ass about those. Like some people's like, oh, he didn't touch my line. He didn't touch the zone. Look, those are areas, okay? Very, very important to understand, okay? Very, okay? Okay, so now H4 is bearish, okay? So H4 is bearish. We have our pullback. We got a doji here, and man, we got an engulfing on H4. Let me close this. Let's go down to the lower time frame. So H1 was also bearish. We have the pullback. On my side, like I never really had my entry except I think here, I guess. But my problem is, if I'm not wrong, if I recall correctly, even if we had an engulfing here, I think the 30-minute was still bullish, if I recall correctly. Bullish. Exactly. Okay, so exactly. So from here, boom, boom. And I waited for my 30-minute to flip bearish right here, okay? Wait for the pullback here. I didn't have my engulfing, okay? So I went on the 15-minute and look who's here. So we got this nice, cute little engulfing here. And this is my exact entry. I entered when the candle opened, but I guess price was pulling up a little bit to create the top wick. So that was my exact entry, my exact stop loss. And yeah, TP was smashed at 385. 90% of the trade was closed automatically with magic key. And honestly, not gonna lie, guys, I am gonna be super straight up with you. My partial TP was placed like at a random place, okay? Because I was not expecting price to go down that quick. I just like put it down on my screen. And I told myself at the end of the day, I'm gonna go, just adjust my stuff and everything. At the end of the day, I got busy, got distracted by something, and I left to play pickleball all night. And when I came back, like it was close to 11:30 midnight here, and I looked, I was like, holy shit, man, it smashed my partial at 385 to 1, and I'm like, fuck, I should have got out completely. Technically, I was supposed to put my TP, at 3 to 1 and get out. So that's why I kind of want to respect my rules. You see, I placed an alert here. Shit, man, it was really close to it. Like, so it's either like I'm gonna be closing here or here, the 10% leaving on my trade, because like I said, we got FOMC today, so I'm like, I'm good with those profits, and I'm just gonna walk away. Okay. So yeah, this one was massive trade, man, massive. Pretty excited about that one. I don't know why I did this breakdown, to be honest, because technically I do those breakdowns on FTOB, which is Forex Stock Over Beer, on Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. You definitely want to tune in on those one. Those are pretty good. All right, so if there's no question, let me see the chat very quickly here. Let's see. AU sales played out also yesterday. Yes, it went for 221, but I did ending closing. Um, AU and EU might play the sell today or tomorrow. Yeah, AU, we're gonna take a look at it. But to be honest, I don't trade EU. I don't trade USD CAD and EU because those two are the most manipulated pair out there. And just and there's so many things that can impact those two pairs. They are two majors. I mean, one tweet from Trump's, and this shit goes sideways, upways, downways, and your technical analysis go to the drain, okay? I know because I did trade when I was trading when Trump was in power back then, so I was like, fuck that shit. So EU and USD CAD are on my do not trade list, but that's for me personally. Bilal, it paid the course and a few withdrawals. Yeah, Dogtail set up, baby. Let's go. Steve Paul, you Sasha, click on no gap candle and click visual order and bring it to the front so the candle appear in front. Oh, thanks, bro. Yo, can't believe that someone finally tell me the trick here. I'm not a technical, like, I'm not like techie, I don't know if I'm, the Frenchie's trying this morning, okay? Sorry. Okay, so hold on. Let's focus. Click on no gap candle. Okay, I'm clicking here. Oh, no, not this. This. Visibility, I guess. Style. Input. No. Okay, hold on. And click visual order and bring to front. Visual order. Where the hell is that? Hold on. Let's do this here. Whoa. Whoa, no shit. What did I do? Oh no! What did I do? Ah! Sorry, guys. Okay, what did I do? I guess got it. What the fuck is that? I don't. Ah! Okay, cool. I'm so stupid. Okay. Here. Visual order. Okay, we got it. Does that work? Did it work? Hold on, wait a second. Let's go see another one that we had like. Oh, sweet! Look, nice. Yo, Steve, respect. Steve, thank you so much, dude. If I still had like, I think if I still had like hats, or like, do I still have hats? Oh man, if I still had hats, I think I would send you one your way. Oh shoot, and. Got hoodies. Yeah, no, this one is reserved for someone. Yeah, we got a couple of hoodies left. But, anyways, sorry guys. I thought I still had a hat. I will send you a hat. Next batch, bro. Thank you so much for this. Good morning, Sasha. I hope you are well. Thanks, man. Good morning, Ferris. Will it be better to shift to scalping instead when Trump comes back in office? No, not really. Not really. I mean, there's many pairs that, yes, of course, the U.S. always going to be impacting like a lot of pairs, obviously, but no, that should be fine. But scalping is going to be a lot of volume for sure. The three dots in there. Okay, yeah, I got it. Thanks, bro. Okay, so let's get back to the chart. Okay, so now EuroCAD. Let's see what we got here. EuroCAD is bearish right now on the weekly time frame. We are passing the daily and the weekly area of interest, so I'm definitely gonna be. I mean, this candle's not closed yet, so let's wait. Daily is bearish, but man, very close to be flipping bullish here. Okay, so EuroCAD, stand by. It might not be on my list anymore at the end of the day, but so far there's not much I can talk about. I was hoping for a pullback here or here and get down, but looks like we're just shooting up. So let's switch. Yo, what happened to CAD GPY, man? This shit melt hard. Weekly is bullish. I mean, if this candle close bearish engulfing here, I'm gonna use my fib here, and gonna establish my golden zone, and that's probably gonna be my TP for a counter trend trade. So we'll see. But now looks like today, if this candle close like this, we are flipping bearish. So it looks like CAD JPY might not be on my list anymore. GU, what did I say about GU? I said standby because the weekly, can't remember. Standby. Whoa, what did I do here? Here we go. Whoa. Here we go. Okay, so weekly is bearish. Now expecting pullback to this weekly area of interest. So if you look here, we got a support, we got a resistance, we got a resistance, support. You know, so pretty valid. We got a smaller body candle here, and just gotta wait for this one to see where we're going. The daily is bearish. We're having this pullback. So now that yesterday we did form, this is exactly what I told my students. Stand by on sells on GU, because look at this daily candle. We got no wick. When there's no wick at the bottom, there's less probability for price to continue to the downside. So look at this. Now we're shooting up. We broke previous high. So there's a higher probability for price to go to the upside. Definitely going to establish this golden zone right here. We are in this daily golden zone. Let's check the weekly very quickly. Yeah. I mean, so I'm at the area where I consider that for me. And look at this. This is, let's see the daily for 1 second. We were testing previous structure on the daily. So we got a weekly bearish, the daily bearish. Obviously, those are not my favorite. I like, if you've been trading with me for a while, you know that I like bigger pullbacks. The bigger the pullback, the bigger the trade. But I mean, if it makes sense, it makes sense. Now, if you look in the 4-hour time frame, we got a pullback also inside. It's probably the same golden zone here. Pretty sure. Yeah, very close to. Okay, very close to. Let's see the lower time frame. So we went boom bearish. All right, so we went bearish from here to here, and now we are bullish. So no matter what, I need to wait for this time frame to have the switch of structure. Here we go. So I'm gonna place an alert here. That's gonna say H1 going bearish. Let's go. Perfect. All right, so stand by GU. CHF let's take a look. We got the weekly time frame bullish. We're getting close to this weekly area of interest where I want price to go. We're getting close also to the weekly golden zone. Daily is now bearish. So I definitely need to wait for the day to go bullish, and the best thing will be for the daily to continue bearish actually to this area. Finally now flip bullish by breaking this high here, retesting to go up. Okay, give me 1 sec, guys. Tu peux leur mettre de l'eau, je les ai sortis. Ah, merci. Sorry, guys. Wifey was leaving. All right, cool. So, where are we at? So I think that's clear. Yeah, so nothing else to say about. That's why it's blue also. It's not ready, right? It's not close to be ready. USD GPY weekly time frame. We are bearish. Nice pullback at this weekly area of interest, which is also the golden zone. We had the doji last week, so I mean, don't get me wrong. A couple weeks ago, this was looking very good to have the move to the downside, and now look at this. All right, so let's take a look at the daily. Daily is bullish at the moment. I place my alert here. to notify me that daily was flipping bearish. Okay, so we need the daily to go bearish with this. Hopefully I'm not going too fast, guys. I'm trying to be effective. I don't know if we can say that. All right, so GA. GA used to be one of my favorite pair to scalp with GJ. It was my backup pair. But now let's take a look at this. The weekly is bearish. We starting to have the pullback. Now, if you look at the daily, we are also bearish. We are at this. Was it? Hold on, wait a second. That's a weekly. There we go. So that's a weekly area of interest, previous structure point. From here, are we reaching 382? Let's see. Yeah, and we actually reached the golden zone on the weekly time frame, on the daily time frame. So let's see, daily golden zone. Perfect. There we go. All right, so that's good. So this one, it looks good now. We got the weekly bearish, the daily bearish. We reach our area of interest. The 4-hour time frame is bearish. 4-hour time frame is probably also right in that golden zone on H4. Sweet, sweet Caroline. Dun, dun, dun. Why am I singing, dude? Okay, so H4 is bearish also. All right, so we got 3 time frame in sync. Let's switch that to green. Boom. There we go. Now let's go down to the 1-hour time frame. Let's get those lines. It's been a while. There we go. Okay, so now we went from bearish from here to here. And once we broke above here, we went bullish from here to here. All right, great. So let's switch this. There we go. And there we go. Cool. So definitely gonna place an alert here. It's gonna say H1. H1 going bearish. Perfect. So once we have the switch of structure, I've got to wait for a little pullback and entry signal, and let's rock and roll. Now USD/GPY. Have we talked about that one? Let's see. Weekly. I think we just talked about that one, right? Did we? Did we? Yeah, we did. All right. So the rest looks not so great. Oh yeah, that was not my do not trade list here. Euro USD, because I know there's some people that still like to trade those. So let's keep an eye on Euro USD. All right. So why is this line over here though? There we go, bullish from here, bearish from there. Yeah. Okay, I just forgot to move that line, I guess. Okay, cool. Let's remove this. Okay. Yeah, this is old stuff. Okay, perfect. Okay, sorry guys, I needed to do a little cleanup here. Okay, so we got Euro USD here. We are bearish on the weekly time frame. We are bearish on the daily time frame. So now if you're looking to the daily here, do we have an area of interest here? So here we got a support. And yeah, we got an area of interest right here, which is also previous structure. So I'm gonna just start from here. Doesn't really matter. Daily area of interest, cool. Now let's see, where is that golden zone? Golden zone is right here. The fuck? Daily golden zone. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it here. It's just too crowded. Okay, but you get the point. Okay, so we are bearish on the weekly, bearish on the daily. 4-hour time frame is bearish also. You see, it's been a while. I didn't update that chart because I just don't trade it. Here we go. Okay, so let's recap this. We got a weekly bearish, daily bearish, 4-hour bearish. Let's take a look at H1. H1. H1 was bullish from here to here. Boom, boom, boom. Bearish, and now bullish. Okay. So no matter what here, you need H1 to go bearish. Perfect. If I was trading EU, I would place an alert down this line and to be notify me when we have a switch of structure, right? But in all honesty, I don't believe it. You know, I don't believe in the sells here. It might happen, you know, it might happen. But I personally, if I was trading EU, the only way I can trade EU here was for a continuation trade. But look like, I mean, we're only Tuesday. Yeah, we're only Tuesday. So if it's still possible for a continuation trade. My thing is, if we were Thursday, I was like seeing a candle like this, I'm like, fuck that shit. That's almost impossible that this comes down and create a bottom wick. This candle is about to, I mean, not about, like, so we still have like 4 days, you know, I mean, full 4 days. But so far we have no bottom wick, no bottom wick. So that means two things. One of the two things. Number one, if it closed like this on Friday, there's no wick here at the bottom. So there's less probability for price to continue down, okay? The second thing means that if we don't have no wick here, we still have 4 days to come down and create that wick, okay? And most of the time, candles do create wicks, okay? So yes, there's a chance for a continuation trade. But I mean, look, I mean, what is the odds now that we're gonna continue after a big move like this? You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 weeks down. Okay? I mean, basically since August. So do you think we're gonna have a pullback before continuing down? That's my thought, you know, and that would be the area probably. Here we got support. Yeah, probably around this area. So that's my guess. You know what? Just for fun. We're gonna do this. Weekly area. And let's say it's not closed. Yeah, so I cannot use my fib. But just for fun, let's say they close like this. Look at this shit. This is in sync with the golden zone also. So yeah, definitely. So we'll see, but that's my thought. That's my personal bet. I don't trade EU. So now let's talk about USD CAD, because I know there's some people that was looking at it. If you look at the weekly time frame, we are bullish, but we also did form resistance here. So of course, when we do this, there's a chance for price to have a pullback. Looks like today we already broke previous high. We did also broke previous low. So kind of don't know where we're going here. That's a funky day for USD CAD. We got FOMC today. So yeah, but that was expecting a pullback around this area, weekly area of interest, which is also in sync with the weekly golden zone. Now, if you're looking at the daily time frame, we are bullish. We add the pullback to previous structure, you know, right here, previous structure. So makes sense, you know, it makes sense. But now if you look at the 4-hour time frame, did flip bullish here. Okay, so the only way I was like, if I was trading USD CAD, was once we flip here by breaking this area, I would wait for a pullback here, retesting this structure, which is did. So now the question is, do we have an entry on the lower time frame? Let's go check for learning purposes. Okay, so price went. Price went. Let's see here, from there to there, there to there, boom, boom, and yes. I mean, there's not really elbow here, but this is gonna be the lower high and the lower low. And once we broke above here, you know, now you come down, retest. Yeah, I guess the entry was right here. So if I was trading USD CAD, my entry would have been like at 3 p.m., you know, somewhere around here. And be probably massive profit, you know. So, but I personally do not trade it. I don't like it, and it is what it is. Now, if you miss that move, now you just wait for H4 to pull back, because most of the time, once H4 goes wild like this, I mean, you can expect, like, especially now we did form resistance. Now at this stage, if I was trading USD CAD, I would wait for a pullback around this area. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I would wait for a pullback around this area to go up, you know, but that's just, you know, I don't trade USD CAD. Oh boy, boys and girls. Whew. Man, last week was amazing. This week's amazing so far. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So 3.85 by 2%. So that's almost, it's close to, yeah, let's say it's like 4 to 1. Yeah, it's almost 8%. Almost 8%. Last week made more than 12. So we're running. We are running right now. It's good because we had a couple weeks, very quiet weeks. So pretty happy with that. All right. So any other pair you guys are looking at, or have questions, or not sure, or you just happen to see something or found something, you want to double check, you have any question, you know, any questions, let me know. Trying to see if we missing something here. Weekly here. This is horrible. Like, I can't believe, like, someone was saying, I'll talk about that in Forex Talk Over Beer. Like, people was trying to trade, like, in that fucking stupid ass range on AUDGPY. Guys, if you missed Forex Talk Over Beer from last week, last Thursday, go watch it, because we talked about some stuff that I think it was very important for you to focus on and not being distracted. Like when someone tells you, man, I'm making money on AUDGPY for days. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. You know, just like, this is course 101 on how to fucking blow an account, okay? The other course 101 was, sorry dude if you're here, but I'm gonna say out loud, like, this guy that I made fun of on Discord yesterday, because the thing that he said for me, like, was, if he was in front of me, I like a big slap behind the head, you know, just like, dude, what the fuck are you saying? This guy said, hey guys, the day's about to close, don't forget to remove your stop loss. I'm like, dude, like, seriously? Like, man, shit, like, NZDGPY. Oh yeah, that was NZDGPY. They got more. AUDGPY, NZDGPY looks pretty much the same bullshit. You know, like, look at this, no trade zone, and this guy was. Anyways, man, those things gets on my nerves, man. Because I'm trying to help people, and I got those fucking like I don't know how to call it, to be like half nice here. But man, people trying to, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're trying to do, but fuck. Like, guys, focus on what you're learning. Apply that and nothing else. You know, fuck. Like, lose the distraction. Okay. That's why I said on my thing here, I said rules. You know, rules. The most important one. Where was it? Where was was it? The most important one was what was it? Do no privacy, no share. Oh, here. This is the most important one. Share analysis only and only based from, I should put that in like caps lock, based from what will be teach in the bootcamp. After first warning, you will be banned without any refund. I don't give a shit. I don't want the rest of the students being like distracted by any other stupid. I'm not saying it's stupid information, because there's other strategy that works, right? But I don't want people to get confused and be all over the place. Okay, so that's very freaking important. So, anyways, let's see if you have any question here. Let's go back to GJ. What time is it? Okay, 8:30. We're good. 4 hour time frame. Let's go check that H4 Dogtail setup. All right, cool. Okay, cool. Let's go hit the chat. Okay, that we covered that. 3 dots. NZDGP. Oh no, Nero. Oh shoot! Did you just wrote that after what I said or before? Please tell me. Please tell me. I know now that we are out of this range. Okay, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, okay? Because I didn't go look again, okay? It was before. Okay, Nero, that's good. All right, let's go take a look, okay? Let's go just take a look, okay? But the good thing though is we are out now of that range, okay? So the good thing is there's a lot of people that trade breakout strategy, right? And in this case, let's have, I'm just looking at this like randomly. Now, at least you have the right to say that we might have something, because now we got out of that range. If we come to retest to go down, maybe, okay? I don't trade breakout strategy, but that definitely can be something, at least, But that guy was way before we broke out of that range. So let's take a look, just for fun, okay? All right, so we got the weekly bullish, okay? We got the weekly bullish. We're finally coming down to this weekly area of interest. So that's interesting. So we might finally have something on NZDGPY after what? After from September to November. So September, October, November, 3 months, 3 full months stuck in a range, okay? The daily is bearish, right? So we are bearish on NZD-GPY since July 24. So we are bearish on the daily and bullish on the weekly. So right away for me, it's a no-go. And for me to go in sync with that weekly time frame, does no gap candle does that to you guys? Like with that laggy situation, sometimes it's just times to load is very long. Yeah, for me it's a no-go. It's definitely a no-go. Like we got a weekly bullish, we got a day bearish that is just now getting out of a range. The 4 hour now is bearish, but if I sell, the problem is, let's just modify that for 1 second. PM. Okay. The problem is if you sell NZD-GPY, I mean, you're right at this area where you're expecting price to reject at the weekly area of interest. So it's a no-go. Don't do that to yourself, Nero. Okay, don't do that to your bank account or your funding accounts. I don't know if you trade your personal money or funding, but yeah, don't. Yeah, there are so many other. That's the thing. That's the thing. If this was the only pair to trade, and you have to force a trade, and that's usually how people lose money in trading, is when you force trade. When you're trying to be in a trade so bad, that's how you gonna lose money. Okay, so make sure there's enough pairs out there. There's many other pairs that look so much nicer than that one. Okay, so So yeah, I will highly encourage you to maybe look at another pair, because I mean, just the one we talked about before had way much more potential than this one. Okay, so yeah, so uh, yeah, I don't know. I think it makes sense, and don't get me wrong, guys. Trading is a probability game. Okay, basically, you want to put the odds into your favor. Okay, now, if you're going against a weekly and you're close to an area of interest and you're just getting out of a range, so maybe it's a fake out, we don't know. Um, I mean, the odds are that you're gonna have a nice trade on that one are really, really low. Okay, really low. Okay, it's like betting money on a football game. That you know that the all-star player, the best quarterback of the league, which is in that team, is injured, and their three best defensemen are injured, and you're gonna put like $10,000 on that team. I don't know. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but odds are pretty low, right? So same thing, guys. Okay. Um, so same thing. Let's see. Ducktail sales today looks like it. We're gonna go take a look at it in 5 minutes. Gotcha. All right, cool, Nero. And if you have any other question, please let me know. Don't be shy. If you have any other pair, guys. And I'm not here. By the way, Nero, I'm not roasting you, right? I roast a guy on Discord. Okay. I'm not roasting anyone that comes here and asks question. Because just to ask questions sometimes people are shy. So I'm not here to roast you. Okay. I'm just here to tell you what you need to hear. Okay, not what you want to hear. Okay, so that's what a real I don't know, coach would say. Like if my coach in any sports tell me, "Oh, Sacha, you're so good, man. You're doing the things," and I'm doing the thing the bad way. That's a bad coach. You should tell me, Sasha, the way you're doing it, not good. You should try to do it like this. So that's what I'm trying to do with you guys. I'm just here to give you a hand and make sure that everyone here have more success in their trading. Just buy gold to new ATH. I mean, buying at ATH is always a fucking not good idea. I mean, it's great, man. If you like it, do it. But man, in anything you want to buy low, sell high. I mean, you don't want to buy high and get trapped into the high. That's sink. Yeah, no, I would definitely not encourage anyone to buy at an all-time high. I mean, look at gold right now. I mean, we are clearly at all-time high, and we're getting close to this resistance. And again, it might just rocket, right? It might just rocket. But again, put the odds into your favor. Give yourself. I mean, if you bought here, that's another story, right? But if you're buying here right now, I mean, that's a pretty not good idea. Okay. But yeah, I mean, last week. Look at this week. Look at this candle, dude. That's super rare. Like, no wick at the bottom, no wick at the top, no wick at the bottom. Yo, I think we got a first here. I don't know, it's a first, but it's super rare. Holy shit, no wick on either side. That's crazy. 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 Wow, interesting. Daily flip bullish here. Yeah, I don't trade gold anymore. Well, it's been a while. Like, I used to scalp gold at one point, but now I'm out. And again, for the same reason as Euro USD and USD CAD, super volatile and super manipulated and impacted by so many news that it's just like it can be all over the place. I know a couple people that do trade goals that I really respect, good friends in trading that have great success with it. So, I mean, good. But they've been focusing strictly on gold. So that's great. I think if you focus on gold and you're only trading that, sure. Because gold, it's a beast by itself. This trade was pretty massive here. This was a trade idea we give on the live stream. This one was pretty solid. Yeah, reach out 321. All right, let's try to see. Here we got the daily here. We are in that golden zone. So we got a weekly bullish, the daily bullish. Yeah, I think there might something. I mean, again, that would be like a day trade, not a big swing, because you're getting super close to that all-time high, like I said. But let's see here. So here we're just flipping bullish. We got to pull back, retest. I mean, if the next 1 hour, 30 minute, I mean, I guess here was a nice entry at 6:30 a.m. Yeah, not so bad. And you got clean traffic to the left. You got all this here. Oops. You got clean traffic to the left to this area. So yeah, enough for scalp and day trade. So yeah, not so bad. Let's see the chat here. UG sells after retest. Well, we'll go take a look at it. But gold is short term oversold. Yeah. But those the thing is, okay, Don. The thing with the oversold and those indicator, I would not really look too much into it, to be honest. Indicators will give you information on stuff that already happened. Okay. I mean, you don't need those to figure this out. You know, if you know how to read price action and read candles, you don't need those indicator. Like when you read price action and you read candles, you gotta understand that every fucking candles has a story to say, and that's from a previous mentor. And thanks to him. But when you get that, I mean, you don't need those indicators because you're able to look at this. Look at this shit. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gold is crazy. Anyways, let's go back to the let's go back to GJ for 1 second here. Your GPY. All right, let's go see the chat. Let's go see the chat. Oh yeah, we said UG. Okay, so we'll go check that out. Euro NZD, check it out, please. Okay. All right, so we got two on the list. Let's be real. All the expired have been awful for the last month. The strong dollar is hard. Yeah, well, definitely. Yep, I agree with that. That's why I focus on basic pairs, easy stuff. You know, like sometimes people try to complicate it trading so much. You know, like I have people that are new. Like, and when I say new, I said anything under 2 years of experience. For me, it's basically new. Trying to trade gold. I mean, like, why you doing that to yourself, bro? Just like go with this. Like, there's so much more simple than gold, okay? And people trying to trade into a range, like the previous example, like trade with the trend, trade with those pairs that like start with a slow pair. Like if you're nervous, if you're the person that you're nervous, and also choose the pair that you fit with you, you know. But if I remember when I started, I was trading. Which pair was I trading? I mean, I don't know, but one of them was USD GPY actually at one point, and I thought USD GPY was moving so fast, you know, because I was getting started. But man, when I moved to GJ, I was like, holy shit! Now that's another story. G was even wilder because G was gold cousin. I was calling. G can be wild sometimes, you know, because it can move pretty fast. Really related with gold. But yeah. Anyways, all right, let's focus. Sorry, ADHD kicked in. Okay, let's focus. We said Euro GPY. Okay, Euro GPY. Euro GPY. I think we did it. I think we did Euro GPY. Did we? Not Euro GPY. Sorry, USD GPY. USD GPY. USD GPY. USD GPY. USD GPY. What the fuck is USD GPY? What? Hold on. Here you go. Yeah, we did it. It's blue. Let's do a quick recap for you. So basically, we are bearish on the weekly time frame. We have the pullback at the weekly area of interest, which are also holy fuck. We are also on the weekly golden zone. This wick though has no top wick so far. So again, like I said previously, it's two things. It's either it's gonna come back up, create a top wick, or if it do close like this Friday, I mean, there's less probability for price to continue to the upside. And if you look at this candle beside, which is a doji, which is most of the time indicate for pullback coming. Now, if you're looking down to the daily is bullish. You need the daily to go bearish for you to sell that. Were you asking for sell? Yeah, okay. After a retest, I mean, you want the daily to flip bearish first, okay? 4 hours also. Hold on, wait a second. 4 hours, what? Did I update that chart? Clearly not. Oh, yes. Yeah. We're still bullish here. So the daily in the 4 hour right now are bullish. So that's why my tag is blue, because we're clearly not close to be ready. Okay. But yes, eventually sales are possible, but it's just like it's too early now to talk about it. Maybe by Thursday night on Forex Talk Over Beer, maybe we're going to get closer. Maybe before, I don't know. But for now, too early. Euro NZD. I don't think we took that one. Yeah, let's take a look. Weekly is bullish. Right, okay, perfect. Weekly is bullish. Daily is now bearish. Okay, so now let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's delete this. So now we are bearish on the daily. There we go. Lower low, perfect. So let's do this. So once again, we got a weekly bullish, and now we got the daily bearish. So the only way, do we have room for? Yeah, okay. So that's a pretty good example for something. Sometimes, let's say that weekly is bullish here, but we're just like around this area, and we have the daily bearish and the H4 bearish. I might be interested to take a counter trend trade to the area where, you know, let's say this should be around the golden zone, which is also an area of interest. We got support, resistance, you know, and I might be able to use this as a TP to expect price to push up after. But my problem now is if I do take a counter trend trade based on H4 and daily being bearish, like right now, like the weekly doesn't know where to go. You know, we're stuck like between those 2 points right now. So we might go up, we might go down. We kind of don't know, you know. So that's why in this case, I personally would not be interested in a day trade. And if you look at the daily is bearish, like I said. H4 is also now, I mean, right now you got nothing in sync. Yeah, it's clearly a no-go. Yeah, so right now you got H4 bullish. Yeah, H4 bullish. Daily bearish and weekly bullish. So now we got nothing in sync. Okay, you need those 2 time frame in sync or 2 consecutive time frame in sync to do a day trade. Okay, so yeah, Euro NZD is a no-go, bud. You should look for another one. Okay, this one will give you headaches, which you don't want, bro. You don't want headaches. Okay. So Prevail, hopefully that answered the question. Justin, hopefully that your question was answered. Did I forgot anyone? Let's see. Here we got done. Let's be real. Yeah, we answered that. I think question has been answered. AU played out last. Yeah, AU played out also. Yeah, boom. So that was good. I got out of AU though. Euro GPY. All right, we're playing there. All right, so what about GJ Dogtail setup? All right, so it will be great if this candle close under the support. That would be much better. If we close here, it's gonna be a tough one. Look at this. The previous 4 candles here respected previous low. You see? So this one did broke previous low. This one did broke previous low. This one so far did broke previous low. You know? So it's gonna be a tough one for the Dogtail setup. I'm not too excited about that one. All right, let's see if we have any other questions. Boom. All right, any other question, guys? Ladies and gentlemen. So, let me know if there's any pair that I forgot. Please let me know. Man, I'm about to close that Euro GPY trade. Whew. Whew. Sorry, guys. All right, let's check Euro GPY for 1 second. Let me see H1. 4 hours having problem. H4 is having problem with that support here. And we got 3 minutes left. God damn it. Looks like we're going to be closing as a small body candle. H1 rejection. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I think I'll check, because technically if and especially that this one's going to be closing bearish, right? I'll wait to see. If we're having problem breaking on the next one, I'll just get out and that's it. But so far, I mean, most of my product's been secured no matter what, so I'm all good. All right, cool. Let's see. No more questions? I think we're good. Awesome, guys. All right, so thank you so much for being here this morning. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget that I will be live once again on Thursday night, Forex Talk Over Beer, 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to activate notification, all right? So don't leave here before activating notifications, because I rarely go on at the exact same times, okay? So once again, guys, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, peace out, trade safe, don't do anything stupid, focus on your stuff. All right, I'm out.